everyone, this is Cressel Snapdragon, and today I'm starting a game of Guardians of Ember. This game is in free open beta right now. You can actually download it from their launch page. I'll put the link in the info panel below. And so I thought I would start out by looking at character customization. If you watch a lot of my videos, you probably know that character customization is my favorite part of any game because it is in beta. However, it does appear to be fairly limited, but that's okay. I've heard good things about the game. I'm super excited to try it out. So let's go ahead and see what we got. So it looks like we have 4 races here to choose from. Human, elf, dwarf, and Naya, I assume is going to be how that is pronounced. Not entirely sure. But let's just go through some of them real quick. Here's human. Humans are probably the most humans are probably the most numerous of the sentient races in the land of Allendale. With their sense of honor and loyalty, they managed to establish the Grand Empire. When the forces of evil once again swept down upon the lands of humanity, the Empire rallied the different factions together and they managed to beat back the invaders and settle the liberated lands. Now this formerly dark place may become the last bastion of hope for the sentient races of Allendale. Okay, so there's our human. I do like the elf. I think the elf looks very nice. I like the hair. The elves believe that it is balance and order that keeps the world alive. This ancient race had hidden itself from history, playing a key role in this world from behind the curtain. Now, however, as the forces of evil threaten to extinguish all life, they have decided to step forward and aid their allies in turning the tides of war. Well, isn't that nice of you? Let's see, dwarves. The dwarf appears to be gender locked, so dwarves can only be male. Dwarves are a valiant race who trace their history to the founding father, Alberic. They once inhabited a flourishing city high up in the Glimmerrock Mountains, but as the forces of the hated pigmen grew ever stronger, the king of the dwarves, Corgan Goodhammer, saw no alternative but to muster the remaining tribes and flee from their devastated homeland of Fidel. Supported by their allies at the foot of the mountain, the dwarves toil ceaselessly to reconquer their home. I feel like the dwarves are always trying to reconquer their home. Like in anything, I guess except for in Elder Scrolls Online, in which case the dwarves are just gone because they thought that they could be gods and decided to tempt fate, I suppose. Transcend, if you will. Okay, we have the Naya. This is the short female race, also gender locked. So nimble and graceful, the Naya display a level of intelligence unique in Allendale. These secretive daughters of the forest are the subject of many songs and tales. When the dark powers encroached on their realm, which had hitherto been separated from the rest of the world, the Naya were driven into exile. Nevertheless, their boundless optimism and indomitable will allowed them to break through to the Alliance base, where they will prove to the rest of the world their stalwartness and loyalty. So yeah, that's gender locked as well, but the humans, I believe... Here's a male human here, and a male elf. But yeah, the dwarves and Naya are gender locked. So let's see. What classes do we have, and do they change for each one? No, it looks like our classes are all the same. So I think I'm going to try female elf here. Let's look at the classes real quick. We got knight to begin with. Ooh, that's a cool outfit. Seems to be medium in difficulty overall. Fairly hard to play solo, apparently. This is the tank, go figure, as well as damage dealer, excuse me. High level of endurance, in fact it's maxed out. High level of damage and agility, low support, but some fairly good range, it seems. So that's our knight. This is the priest. So, ooh, high difficulty in a team, but fairly easy solo play. Damage dealer and support. Their specialty is holy and dark. They have high damage output, high support and high range, really low agility, and I guess endurance and support and range are all pretty balanced for the priest there. Arcanist. I love that outfit so much. That's a nice outfit. Fairly medium to play, it seems, solo and on team. Damage dealer and support, they have a speciality in energy and frost. High damage output, and fairly balanced with regards to support, agility, and range. Low endurance. Let's look at engineer. Not really sure I like that outfit per se. Let's see. Pretty difficult overall, it seems. Damage dealer and support. Low endurance, really low agility, but really high damage and range for the engineer. Oh, I like that outfit for the ranger. Look at the ranger's bow. Oh my gosh, the agility is maxed out right there, but super low support. Fairly high damage and endurance, but amazingly low range for what would be considered ranged. Appears to be fairly difficult to play as a solo player. Considered a DPS and tank. Speciality is nature and poison. Dark Knight. Pretty medium overall difficulty. Damage dealer and tank. Super high survival, so it's not endurance for a Dark Knight, it's survival. Fairly high damage, but everything else is pretty low. I'm actually amazed it's not considered a higher difficulty. Oh, I know this is the most difficult, but I don't know if I want to go with a ranger. I'm between the Arcanist and Ranger. Ranger's generally my go-to. Arcanist looks pretty cool though. Devote themselves to the study of magic. Mastering the arcane arts can be a dangerous pursuit requiring a strong and disciplined mind, but with intense training, a seasoned Arcanist can become the most terrifying threat on the battlefield. Usually employed as advanced scouts, they have a keen eye for the surrounding environment. They rely on guerrilla tactics, attacking their targets from the cover of the forest with their powerful longbow and poison arrows. Wounded opponents are mercilessly tracked down and put out of their misery with a dagger. You know what, I think I'm going to go with Arcanist. We're going to go with Arcanist. I'm going to do magic. Let's do this. Alright, so here's our character customization interface. It looks like it's pretty limited, but it is in beta, so it only makes sense. We have a few face presets here. Here's our skin color. Let's see. Give her a little bit of a tan. Let's see what hair they have. Okay. Okay. I do like that hairdo. I don't really like that hairdo. Oh my god, that hair. Oh, I like that hair. That hair looks pretty typical for an elf. I think I'm gonna go with this hair. I like the braid in the back, the short hair. Or do I like this one? I think we're gonna do this one. I think we're gonna give her blue hair. Her eyes are blue. Make her eyes green. Green and blue. I'm going to change the hair and see if I like it better. I do like that hair. Oh, okay, I think we're going to keep that hair. Okay. Lip color, let's see. Oh, she looks pretty. I like it. I'm not gonna mess with that, but I'm gonna make her taller, I think. She's gonna be a tall elf. Actually, let's make her a little shorter. I don't want to mess with the other sliders because I'm afraid I'm going to make her ruined. That would suck. I think she looks really pretty, actually. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's give her a name. Cressel Snapdragon. Name should not be taken. Let's try it. Sweet. So there she is. Crystal Snapdragon, who happens to have blue hair. Makes a lot of sense. Maybe I should have called her Luxel Dragon or something. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get started. Playthrough will be in the next video. Thanks for watching the character creation.